Hey Christian, what's up? Um, on this stream, I'm just gonna be showing you guys me building another route, I guess. I just started this one. I already put in the little things. So, oh hey Chach, it's been a very long time. Yeah, I've been good. How about you? Um, okay, I'm gonna add another road here. This one just goes like that. Straighten that in. Go ahead and add a curve there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's been a quiet past few months since the year began. It's so far it's been fun. Let's see. I'm going to fill up the I've been doing good myself. I'm still in the Siren hobby, but I'm mostly into Trainz. I have a separate channel for that, actually, yeah. I've long quit from Sirens for a good reason. I just couldn't. It wasn't just because of lack of interest, it was because of other things, which I'd rather not say, so. Did I just make it? Yeah, I just began to stream, but hey, welcome, ETS2 fanatic. How's it going? There we go, got the grass in. Hey, Gulf Breeze Entertainment. Okay. Now let me just... Yeah, I took myself out of the disgusting hobby. I keep to myself now. I've been venturing over to the NS Lehigh frequently. I may explore the Piedmont. Well, the Piedmont begins at Linwood, North Carolina to Greenville, South Carolina. From Greenville is where the Charlotte district is. Or not the Charlotte district, the Greenville district. And from the Greenville district, it runs from Greenville to Atlanta. And then from Atlanta, they can either go from Atlanta South or to Atlanta North. Doing well. Today I went to D100 highway and caught lots of trucks and buses. I'm on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, that's cool. Driving a Volvo FH16 from 2012 to present, all in black. That's nice. Welcome, Tropical Breeze, Splatoon Trainz fan, and Fiona Lover. How's it going? We're just building a route here. This is another route for my series, just for run-bys and stuff. I already set up one crossing, which here's the way I did. I just put these Griswolds right here with gates, because why not? I wanted to see how they would look like with gates. And I also put some semaphore signals here. Thought they looked nice. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. I noticed that says West Virginia instead of Virginia, but whatever. It's still funny. So, Let's see. Yep, I know. I was in Spartanburg about a month ago in Magnolia. It was at late night. I was with two other friends native to my area. Is one of those friends Alex? Because I met Alex a few times. Doing online contracts by connecting my game to World of Trucks website. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, that chat was one of those friends Alex because, I met Alex a couple times. He's really cool. And he told me that Alex told me he's from the Long Island area. So I don't know when exactly I'm gonna be up in Spartanburg next time. West Virginia. Yeah. It's actually a good song. I like that song. I can play it on guitar, but yeah, I don't know when I'll be in Spartanburg next time. I'm hoping at least sometime soon. Like most likely it's gonna be in April because I got a special trip planned in May. So let's see. Here I'm gonna put another crossing here, but what crossing should I put here? No, it wasn't Alex. He lives in Moore, I think, now. Yeah, he does. I've been friends with Alex for almost 10 years, and I was really upset when he moved. I hope to see him again soon. Well, he works at UP. Well, just to fill you up for Alex, he works at UPS now, so... But he still rail fans at least every Saturday. Trying to get another achievement of transport 1,000 tons in a single week. Counts in any 7 consecutive days. Minimum required job distance is 250 kilometers. Huh. You've heard of West Virginia, now get ready for East Virginia. Yeah, East Virginia. Why does that make me think of that song, Eastbound and Down? Long Island sucks now, huh? Yeah, down here in the Carolinas, it's all nice, but the only thing about the Carolinas you have to deal with is a bunch of Trump supporters. But as long as you ignore them people, then it's beautiful down here in the Carolinas. I love it down here. Let's see, what crossing should we put here? Should we put another Griswold, a wigwag, a dark out signal, or should we put a standard crossing? I'll think later. Let's see. I'm gonna put some grass textures here. Hello everyone. Hey, SP7661, how's it going? I think Eastbound and Down is a song from Smokey and the Bandit. Yes, it is, and so is Westbound and Down. Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking. All we gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go, and it's short time to get there. And eastbound, just walk on bandit run. Yeah. Wigwag? Yeah, I guess we'll put a wigwag there. I.e. the swinging circle with a red light. I know, I stayed there for about a week recently. It's a possible moving spot soon enough. Yeah. A lot of people from Long Island, I've been noticing a lot of rail fans, especially from Long Island, have been moving down here to the Carolinas. Which honestly, that's kind of impressive. I mean, not just Alex, but some other people. Trying to find a good grass texture to fill in right here. Too wide. Nah. I'll be back in Magnolia in the summer. If you want to see me, I'll be there. Chances are next time I'm going up to Spartanburg will be in April, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see, because I got things to do in March and pretty much all through March. Now, are we doing wigwags, but lower quadrant or upper quadrant? That's something I'm going to decide here in a minute. I know a lot more about Trainz than I did when we talked 3 years ago. Yeah, grassland. Yeah, I remember yeah, like 3 years ago, you and I used to be talking sirens, but ever since I left that stupid community, I just moved on with other interest. Then again, I mean, now that I say that, I'm pretty sure I mean, I mentioned this in that one exposure video I put up that practically every community is going to have a bad community. And that's what I wish some people would realize is the fact that not every community is going to be perfect. I mean, there's going to be bad communities, there's going to be good communities, but no matter what, there's just always going to be that bad side. Like, lately, because I've been taking more into the Beatles community, the people I met there in the Beatles community so far have been extremely nice, which that makes me pretty glad. Welcome, Chartreuse railfanning. I forgot how you pronounce it. Chartreuse, right. I still love the Beatles too. Yeah, I'm still fanboy here. I mean, in fact, that's how I met my girlfriend, was through the Beatles community. Altoona. Yeah, Altoona is actually going to be one of the stops I have. I discovered the Smoking the Bandit found it on Jake CRD's YT channel. That's how I know Smoking the Bandit. What's your favorite disgusting sandwich? I don't eat sandwiches that often. But you do Smoking the Bandit's GTA San Andreas theme videos about it. Huh. Trying to put grass textures here, or trying to put like grass things here, but I can't find any good grass models. When there's good communities, you know there's going to be bad ones. Exactly. Take notes, Nicholas. I love the Beatles, yeah. Well, all you need is love. Amen, yep. All you need is love. Yeah, I watched that video. I talked to Nicholas, but cut him off since he said I ruined something. I don't know. I don't have time for people like that, yep. Yeah, it's best that you don't talk to freaking Nick Clemens, because that dude's crazy. He's crazy. And he's weird. Oh well. Well, what happens, happens. You always have to find the dark secret of someone you know. Disgusting. Before we put the wigwag there, I'm going to keep on putting these grass things down. I stopped talking to him, yeah. Again, that's probably for the best, because that dude's crazy. He's like Nico. Oh yeah, I know Nico. But honestly, I have nothing to do with the Nico thing, but I do remember that whole thing when it was going on. Honestly, I mean, I do agree what he did was wrong, but Nico, like, yeah, like he shouldn't have thrown that shoe at that hobo. But lately I've been seeing like people have been taking Nico so seriously to a point where they just spread lies about him. And that's the case with Nicholas too. Like, people have been spreading lies about Nicholas recently. Like, what good is it just spreading lies about someone when you're making yourself look no better than that person by spreading lies about them? I'm not that kind of person to talk drama anymore, even I was 2 words, obsessed idiot. Aren't we? Weren't we all? If your video on him doesn't say enough, I don't know what will. Yeah. Every community has a dark side, yep. Same thing for PlayStation, Xbox consoles as well. Huh. Yeah, like what you said, every community is going to have a bad side, yep. And I'm aware that practically most communities, the only community I really associate with the most is the Beatles community, and practically I'm probably going to get used to the fact that it's going to have a dark side to it, but I'm not going to dive into that crap, so. He railfans from his head. I, on the other hand, railfan from my heart and my friends. Yeah, but I do railfanning just, it's because of my passion. It's my passion. I mean, and back when I was still into Sirens, I'd record Sirens because why not? But then that whole thing back with me and the Siren community panned out, so. So Daniel and I worked on a story together. I know about Daniel, but in my opinion, he's fun to hang out with in person. Someone called him psychopathic because he wrote about the use of chloroform. What? Speaking of consoles, Steam Deck, the handheld gaming computer's pre-orders are starting February 28th. I only live about 10 blocks from Nico. I moved to Mineola about a year ago. the same time with that red Thunderbolt 1003 that was like broken. I hear it daily. Now that you mentioned that, is it one thing for me to say that I personally hate the Thunderbolts? But yeah, personally I don't like Thunderbolts. The reason being because I find them incredibly overrated. Yeah, but I guess another reason could be, well, not exactly, another reason why I kind of stopped from the Siren community is because just recently I found out about the fact that Spartanburg County is removing their Siren system. Whatever, it was, I knew that was going to happen given the fact that they didn't give a crap about their system anymore anyways, so. Have you ever met a female guitarist before? My girlfriend. Her and I got together and we played here and there. We still, every chance we get when we do meet each other, we do jam out. I'm so used to it that I don't even hear it anymore. It's gonna go off in half an hour for the 6 p.m. high-low. Wow, so rare. Yeah, I keep seeing people simp over that Silver Street Thunderbolt 1003. That thing's stupidly overrated. Price of the Steam Deck, the handheld gaming computer, starts from $400 US and 600 and up to 650. Hey, Noob King. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, WTF, Saturday. I regret adding Nicholas in my series. Yeah, I regret being his friend in general. Honestly, part of me is surprised I even managed to keep up with Nicholas, you know, after all the crap he's put me through. You should tell Nicholas to get back where he once belonged. Oh, I shouldn't. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, I mean, Nicholas already said I ruined the Beatles for him anyway, so why not make it? Why not do that like that? That would actually been pretty hilarious. My girlfriend's a guitarist too, but she just started. Sometimes you fall in love with the right person. Yep. And I'm blessed to have my girlfriend. You know, her and I, we share a lot in common. Lately, I've been getting her into Trainz. She's been getting me into art and stuff. Thursday is thirsty. Nice. Let's see. Okay, that grass, with all that grass out of the way, I'm gonna go over here and put up a wigwag. Let's see here, trigger rail. Okay. Wigwag. Made a joke about Thursday. Let's see here. Here's a lower, I believe this is a lower quadrant wigwag. Today is Tuesday. Yep. 2/22/22. On a Tuesday. I think now that I think about it, are you still in Hangouts chats? I still use Hangouts sometimes, not all the time. Tuesday. Let's see here. Should we use this wigwag? Man, the Hangouts chats are such memory. I haven't been on Hangouts coming close to 2 years. Yeah, I haven't really used Hangouts ever since I started really using Discord. So yeah, we'll use this wigwag because why not? Friday is fried day. Wigwag overload. Let's see here. Let's do it like this. So is this route supposed to be a real place? No, it's meant to be another fictional place for North Valley. No. Let's put one with 12 by 20 inch lights. There we go. I guess this would work. I like to do crazy crossings. I don't use Google Hangouts. Yeah. A113. Yeah. I haven't been paying much attention to Hangouts since I use Discord more. Yeah, same. It yeah. And also, I have a question that was mean to ask you when we talked. Do you still talk to Logan? Not as much as I used to. I'll show you the photos of my black Volvo FH16 to you on Discord later on. I'm still busy when I'm restudying my university exams this year. Okay. Okay. You know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna add this here. Let's put like a broken ass crossing right here. Yeah, like that. Make it like it was an old crossing that used to be here, but got replaced by these. I haven't talked to Logan in a couple years. Yeah. Let's see. Let's put a traffic light here. I like traffic lights. There's a crossing here in Phoenix where the train cuts through the middle of a road intersection. Yeah, let's put these traffic lights. I like traffic lights. Hashtag safety. You have Discord? Well, that's another person to befriend and be left pending for 2 years. Jeez. Ever tried that? I could. And Alec P40, if you want to add me on Discord, I can send you my Discord, I can send my Discord thing. I haven't talked to Logan in a while too, but back when I talked to him, I didn't know what a DPU was. Distributed power. Here, I'll do it like this. See, we'll put like these yellow flashing traffic signals here. This is one hobby that I used to be into and still kind of am, is traffic lights. I don't know. I used to actually have a traffic light, but I got rid of it. Man, I don't want to talk about Logan because of Daniel. He told me that I mocked Logan when she completely lied to me. Yeah. What about Trevor? Corey. Yeah, he's still around. He doesn't use... He quit Hangouts. He's more so on Discord, but I think I lost his tag, so he and I kind of lost contact. It ended up Logan blocked me, say, I warned you, and goodbye forever to me. Apparently Daniel just thinks that Logan is being sensitive. Yeah. You don't know who Logan is, to be honest. Well, he was someone that I used to be close friends with. But he and I just kind of... We still talk every now and then, but not all the time. I wasn't at traffic lights when I was little, yeah. Let's see, I mean, does this look good? Like, having these traffic lights like that for the crossing. Thanks to Daniel, who lied to me by saying I mocked Logan, yeah. Hashtag broken crossing. Yeah. Let's see, what else should I add? He was known as Lamba Rail Productions, yeah. I think now he's... I've known Caleb since 2017. We were crazy about sirens. Yes, I am 18. Yeah, I'm 18 years old now. But to be honest with you, I still feel like I'm 15. I think I've seen a crossing like that in the Sacramento Metro. Huh. Dead crossing. I actually talked to him on Hangouts. I also like traffic lights. I think they're amazing, yeah. A part of me wishes I still have that old traffic light I had. It was a aluminum made, it was an aluminum made traffic light. A little something like this one right here. It was aluminum made with the big lights. But honestly, I really want to find a traffic light like this, where it has like the small light in the bottom and the two big lights. Mountains. Yeah. Northwestern Ohio rail fan. Yeah, that's him. I'm still 10 mentally. Huh. I mean, we, each of us function differently. I mean, for me, going through the Asperger's syndrome, which is a type of autism. For Caleb, I did hear about you in 2016 through Rosenheim Valley and 2SR. Yeah. Filming trains at the signals are green in my area. Huh. But I mainly do vehicle spotting and photographing around D100 highway. I also live next to tracks now. That basically revived my love for them. They're so loud when they pass, yeah. Honestly, I always saw myself just getting a house where I just live next to railroad tracks. I mean, I don't care if a big old Norfolk Southern freight train shakes my house at 3 o'clock in the morning. I would love that. He told me he cut ties with Nicholas after he mocked him for liking MLP. Yeah. Let's see, what should we do? Here, we'll do this. Let me go ahead and get the crossing set up. Starting with the Griswolds here. I also got Asperger's, and I feel like I'm 20 or 25. Ironically, I sound like that, yeah. I mean, listen to my voice. Some people think I'm 30, but I'm actually 18. But for some reason, I still feel like I'm 15. Well, I mean, I guess puberty hits hard in different ways. I have autism, yeah. We're going to set up the crossings here by putting the triggers here. It's the Long Island Railroad, though. They get boring after a while. I don't even go to watch them when they pass, since I know when each one goes by, it reminds me of the time, yeah. I mean, does parts of the Long Island Railroad still get freight, or is it all just commuter? I was also into traffic lights when I was little, yeah. Okay. 0 and 0, 50. Said go off at 440 feet. 0 and 1, 50, 440. I think this should be a little farther out. What do you mean? I was into traffic lights and railroad crossings when I was little. It gets freight every day, but none past my branch, Oyster Bay branch. Because I knew like somewhere around the Long Island Railroad area, it's where the Conrail shared sets are. .440. My passion is mainly vehicle spotting, photographing, and recording trucks and buses. They pass through Mineola Station, but I'm closer to East Williston. Huh. Okay, let me go and set up the crossing here. 0 and 4. Number of seconds between signal activation or stop sign. A smaller value will be interpreted as equal to 1. The bell will ring continuously. Is it possible for me to... I mean, crossings usually activate about a quarter mile away. This feels just a bit close. Well, trains on this route are going to go like 30 miles an hour anyways, and they activate like a decent amount of distance, so... See here, would setting it to 0 make it to where a stop sign instantly flips open? Because that's how Griswolds work, because when right as they activate, the stop signs flip. Zero and 5. Now to gates, 0 and 6. They take 4 seconds to drop, because that's normally what it is 4 seconds. 0 and 7. 4 seconds. There we go. That crossing's set up. In my area, we don't have Greyhound and any other bus brands. We got like Mercedes, Benz, Travago, Tourism, Man's Lion Coach, and lots more. There's a train coming past my house right now, 560 Oyster Bay. Well, down here in Myrtle Beach, there is no trains. Now, setting up the traffic lights is a little different, but still pretty easy. CSX 432 is an AC44CW, not SD70M. Imagine a crossing with a siren. Well, let me show you. If I can find it, because I had the model downloaded somewhere. In Macon, there's Norfolk Southern and Central, Georgia Central. Are those 8-inch lights on the crossing? On the Griswold crossing, yes. Here it is. This here, remember this? This is in one of my previous streams. The Skull and Crossbones Billups Neon Crossing. This has a siren on it. See? It has a siren on it. And this thing was weird. It's like a ghetto style cantilever with just stop, death, stop. It was built because the crossing it was installed at was a crossing where people kept getting killed on the Illinois Central. So okay, let's go ahead and set up this crossing here. Stop, death, stop, yep. One and 0. 50, 440. 1 and 1. 50, 440. 1 and 2. 50, 440. They need one of those for Brightline. The Billups neon signal. Interesting how Kenworth W900's at Turkey with the Turkish number plate on. Huh. 440. One and 5. 1 and 6. Now to set up the traffic lights, we have to do it like this. 1 and 7. Durations of solid yellow, which is 4 seconds for most traffic lights. The stop, death, stop sign. Yeah, the Billups neon. Yeah, that's the Billups neon crossing. The stop, death, stop sign. It seems those trains are magnets for accidents. Yeah, because people don't pay attention to crossings anymore. Which is ridiculous. Like they do not listen to crossings anymore because they're always in a quote-unquote rush. I mean, this thing did its job, but it immediately got noise complaints because of how loud the siren was. I stopped playing Roblox. That stuff is cancer. Just kidding. I grew up with Roblox. Conrail plus foamers equals overrated. Yeah. Honestly, to be honest with you, I still use Roblox, but I don't play the games on it because the games on it are trash now. But I just use Roblox Studio just to dig around on Studio and just screw around in general. But yeah, having this abomination of a crossing right here, this thing is weird. I mean, it worked, but not in the good way. In fact, let me see if I can find a picture of it. And then, Let me turn on my full screen. And then, see, here's the Billups crossing. See, that's the real thing right there. I haven't even touched Roblox for months. I still play Roblox and I still use Roblox Studio, yeah. In fact, I'm using a Kenworth W900. It has a profile picture on my DVR. I caught a train on accident once. I caught a train accident once. A truck was stopped below the gates and they lowered. The driver tried to pull away, but it was too late and the train taped the driver drug through. Wow. Rail works over trains. Well, you're entitled to what you think. See, look, this is the real Skull and Crossbones crossing. Or the Billups neon signal. And here's a picture of it before it got dismantled. I still play Roblox. In fact, if we go to Google Maps, I remember where it's at. It's at Grenada, Mississippi. And I remember where it was at. And I can show you the remains of the Billups crossing. See, it's up here. Right here. This is where the Billups neon crossing was. It was this crossing here. Of course, these are crossings today. I like how it's got the bold lettering on the thing, but and just to replace it, they just put a pass with care sign. Hate to break it to you, but it's still sharing trains. Oh, it is? Let me fix that. There. See, this is the site where the Billups neon Skull and Crossbones crossing was. In fact, if you see this concrete structure right here, that's one of the supports that held it, as you can see. See, that's the real thing. And then there's this picture of it before it got taken down, taken in 1970. And there's one of the supports. That's one side. The supports for where the crossing was still there. But of course, they had to put this pass with care sign because they knew like people kept getting killed at this crossing. What are y'all thoughts if Train became a cross-platform game like Minecraft and Among Us? I don't know. I doubt that's gonna ever happen. Personally, I hate Among Us, but and this railroad's still used today. It's served by the Grenada Railroad, if I remember. I think that's the name. Yeah, this crossing's weird, or for what it was. But it works. I mean, as long as it works, then it works. Okay, let me go ahead and put it back into full screen for Trainz. There we go. If Trainz are released for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox consoles, what would you think? I don't know. EASCEC, welcome. How's everything? It's good. But what would I think if Trainz got put on the Switch, PlayStation, Xbox? I mean, that would be cool, but the weird thing, I mean, that would be a little bit weird too, because you need like a separate controller to control all the basic functions. That's a rare crossing. Trainz on Nintendo Switch would be based, yeah. I mean, I have a Switch, but, you know, I think it's because of what Trainz has. I don't think a Switch will be able to handle it too well. Actually, you know what? I guess just for the fun of it, we'll put this Skull and Crossbones crossing as one of the crossings in this route. The crossing was definitely one of the most interesting parts of Illinois Central history. Yeah, I mean, the Billups neon crossing signal. I heard that the man who invented it. What was his name? The man who invented it, Alonzo Billups. He said that had the crossings succeeded, he would actually produce the crossings in mass production. But of course, they failed, so he never did that. Oof, I'm late, what up? Oh, yeah, the Siren crossing, yep. Yeah, welcome GCR Productions, it's good to see ya. Yeah, we're just gonna put the Billups neon crossing signal right here. And let me split the, spline points here. Whoops. And there. It's raining all of a sudden in my area, and it looks like it's about to rain in my area, even though the thing right there in the bottom right of my screen says it's still sunny, but it's getting cloudy out. I got my Switch Lite on February the 2nd. Huh. It's crazy how these unique things are in Trainz. Yeah, I still haven't heard any good ACS 64 models. Yeah, like literally the only ACS 64 model is like a reskin of some cheesy looking European locomotive. You ever turned the chat? Yep. And yep, we got the. We'll put the Billups neon crossing seal here. I know it's an Atlas crossing, but whatever. I'll probably just use the junction trick for this one. Should we make this a double abomination? Let's just put 2 of them. Just have 2 of the things. Make this a double abomination of a crossing. A Taurus, yeah. I might get Mario Party Superstars to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario 3D World. Huh. And then, yeah, should we just do this just to make it a more of a abomination? Just have 2 of the things. Yeah, double abomination. Okay, do that and that. 2 siren crossings, total loudness incoming. Yeah, if I can get the sirens to work. Speaking of siren, Thunderbolt just fired up high-low 6 p.m. test. Thing is so damn loud, all the windows closed. As they compatible with the Nintendo Switch Lite, yeah. Man, I would cut on some Beatles music right now, but I don't want to get struck with a copyright strike. But yep, there we go. We got the Mega Abomination. Do you have any European crossings? Triple Abomination. Yeah, I think I have a French crossing, but I don't know. I have to look for it. JR. But Super Mario Party has rhythm mini games, I believe. That's why it's not compatible with Switch Lite. I mean, I have Mario Party. I have Mario Party on my Switch. It's pretty fun. Do you want to help recreate? Yeah, literally just last night, me and GCR Productions were like on a 5-hour-long VC. We were just talking about like ideas for our series. Remember when all Beatles music was banned from YouTube? I remember if I tried to find a song, there'd be like no results. Yep. And speaking of Beatles, if you know much about guitars at all in the chat, is it interesting for me to tell you that I actually do own a guitar that the Beatles used? Don't know if you probably whatever. Sweden makes funny noises in its crossings, yeah. I like Japanese crossings. I really like Japanese crossings. Like, let's see if I can find it here. JP. Where's a JR? No. But it's interesting how Bowser and his minions become playable in Super Mario Party. Yeah, that's why I have Super Mario Party. I live about 0.2 miles from the mini-only Thunderbolt. Excuse me, God. What if you go on the roof of my house, you can see it? I love Japanese crossings when I was little, yeah. If I can find it, I mean, I know I have a Japanese crossing installed, but I can never find it. Crying out loud. Here it is. See, right here. Spin. Spin. But yeah, I'm getting back from home from work now, so I'll be back in a bit. Japanese crossings are pretty cool. Yeah, they really are. See, like, here's one right here. What kind of kid? My brother has like 30 guitars. Epiphone Casino. That's what I have. Yeah, I remember your brother always invite me to like Beatles Roblox games that looked really nice. He has a Rickenbacker. Dang, he has the Rickenbacker and the Gretsch. Good lord, he's lucky because I'm looking so hard for a Rickenbacker. And a Gretsch. I mean, I do own a Gretsch, but it's not like the exact one George used, but it's close enough. And plus, I sadly still don't have lines for MRS episode 5 yet, so I might just do a live stream tomorrow. Okay. Here, we'll put a, let's see. I don't know, I'll put a flag here because why not? They go for a lot of money. Yeah, like $3,000 for a brand new Rickenbacker. Do you prefer normal or cantilever crossings? I like both. I mean, I like both styles. I mean, cantilevers are really meant just for areas where you can't really see them too well. Because characters look so HDMI now, new voice acting on all characters, boards, partners, and yeah. Currently listening to Still I Fly by Spencer Lee, yeah. Let me turn on my switch here so I can get some background noise. Cut that air freshener off because I had it on all day. Your brother got his at a yard sale for $187. God dang, he is lucky. Just tell him that I said that. Tell him you are lucky. Yeah, once again, Chach, I think I remember your brother inviting me to a few Roblox games. Like, they were like set in like, you know, Ed Sullivan's show, and they looked really good. Most underrated railroad. The most underrated road, in my opinion, is either the interstate, the Katy, or yeah, either the interstate, the Katy, or the Virginian. In Japan, there's crossings with vertical lights in tight and narrow areas, yeah. Santa Fe SD45-2 and 5704 got repainted. Yeah, I saw that and it looks awesome. Here, I might put like a lake here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lake here. The most underrated road, in my opinion, is the CEI. Yeah, he's gotten so much better. Wow. In fact, one reason why I stopped playing Roblox is, let me tell you guys a story here. So, a few years ago, I tried making like a Beatles roleplay game on Roblox, and it was set in Shea Stadium. Like, I had everything. I worked on everything. I worked on it so hard, and I made a thumbnail for it. And I'm not kidding with you here. When I uploaded a thumbnail just to try to get whatever, I literally got an email from Roblox that said that the thumbnail was offensive. Like, it was all in Spanish, Like, literally the email's in Spanish, so I had to translate it into Spanish. And when I translated it, it literally said, "This is offensive. Do not post this ever again." I'm like, how is a picture of the Beatles offensive? Sometimes reskinning is the only option. Yeah, true. Hey, at Black Shark Studios. Can you make a pier on the lake? Yeah, I'll try. I had a bad dream where I fell out of the sky. Wow. One of the most underrated railroads are the Missouri Pacific and Gulf Mobile in Ohio. Oh yeah, like I have a few of the Missouri Pacific characters in my series. Like you may notice in the Master Complaints short, there was Benton, there was Derek. Derek's a Missouri Pacific speeder. I visited Cheyenne. Barry. I wouldn't even fit on narrowgauge. Should I read that in like a voice that sounds like Barry's voice? I wouldn't even fit on the tracks in Japan anyway. They use narrowgauge instead of standard. Yeah. Let's see. Displacement. Nope. Veil? What the? Actually, that looks weird. I warn you, Roblox is 100% nothing. If you ever saw my brother's stuff, you'd probably scream. He's got some rare stuff. Wow. Shinkansens are standard games. Yeah, they are. Roblox must be very sensitive. Yeah, they really are, because they're stupid as heck anyways. One inaccurate thing about UP1943 have Gevo carbine instead of SD78s. Huh. The Italian railways. Yeah, a lot of railroads out in Europe, they're either wide gauge or narrow gauge. Most of them are narrow gauge. As well as Union Pacific's not branded. Yeah, they do that because they don't want to get sued by Union Pacific. Are NS's SD70M-2 still around? No, NS sold them off, as well as the standard SD70Ms. NS sold them to PRLX because PSR. NS is my favorite class 1. Yeah, I like NS too. It's just, they're like a big laughing stock because of the fact that, like, literally NS is just a huge laughing stock because of the fact that they keep selling stuff off just to pay for whatever. Like, they had to sell off half of, like they sell off, like, nearly their entire SD70 ACUs just to get their 10 brand new aces they're getting. Admit it, we only know about the Italian railways because of Thomas, yeah. But, yeah, the NS SD70M-2, some of them went to Susquehanna Railroad, but others went to PRLX. While all the NS SD70Ms, they just went to PRLX. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because I'm not really good at the water thing for trains. Hey, FXE 3356, how's it going? Let's see, what if I tried it like this? Like, Puff Scarlowy. The closest NS foam spot to me is Brown Book. Norfolk Southern's horsehead theme logo is almost a reference to German transportation company called Paul Schocken. I don't know how to pronounce that. The NS Coastal Division is based, yeah. Like, I like how they literally changed the name from the Piedmont Division to the Coastal Division. I remember in 2019 catching a Norfolk Southern SD70M leading the ZAILC train here in Arizona. Said locomotive has since been retired. Was it a notch nose SD70M or is it one of the ex-Susquehanna SD70Ms? I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do the water here exactly, but I'll just put like a big thing of water here just to see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna just grab this general area and see if I can sink it down a bit. Okay, that's too much. Yeah, that's way too much. Hmm. Is railfanning stressful to you guys from time to time? No, not really. I heard ZALC gets NS 50% of the times. Yeah. What are the most unusual city names in the United States alone? Here in South Carolina, the most weird city name is Pumpkin Town. And I'm not kidding you. There's literally a town here called Fart. No, not Fart. It sounds like fart though. Like Hart or something like that. I don't know. There's also a town here called Tudor Town. That's just outside of Greer. For me, it's RN. Does NS have max, like 80 max or 70 max? Funny you mention that because NS just sold off their SD80 max and they've all been scrapped except for the one sold to CP. Last year's August month, I spotted a BMW 3 Series Tourer model with BMW 17 and one number plate. Huh. Speaking of NS, I caught a UP intermodal with NS run-through power in Fort Worth. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do the thing of water here, but let me try like this, actually. We have a town in Arizona called Tombstone. Yeah, like, I know literally there's a community town in Oregon that's called Wanker. What is a Trainz series? It's just a series I run. Welcome, Trainboy 1522. I don't really railfan all that much as I live near tracks. Huh. Used a terrain down tool. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like doing it like this. Because I can just... Let me try... Like, most foreign powers we got in UP and Texas are NS. Either Norfolk Southern, Ferromex, or KCS. Speaking of Oregon, there's a call in Oregon called Boring. We have a ghost town called Nothing. Hey, it's Trainboy, yep. Other than driving and racing type games, I also like Formula 1 and the racing sports too, yeah. CSX and CN are more on the rare side, and CP is the rarest. Yeah. There's a lot of Formula 1 tracks in the world. Yeah, actually in Darlington, South Carolina, there's a NASCAR track or a Daytona 500 track, however you want to say it. Yeah, this is looking good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does this body of water look good, or should I change something in it? What if I lower it a bit? Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, it looks like there's a little island on it, so that's good. Do you have any plans for when your oldest video turns 10? Nah, not really. I'd rather not pay attention to my old videos. Although I haven't seen Foreign Power, I've caught two CSX PIS units. Huh. Here on the Macon District, most common for power is UP. Yeah, where I railfan in the Charlotte or the Piedmont District is where we mostly get BNSF or it's UP. Mostly BNSF. The water looks good. Yeah, I think it looks better now. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a few trees on these islands, because why not? Comically large tree. CN, CP, and KCS occasionally show up. There's a town called Nowhere. Here's my list of foreign powers that come to rare. NS, CS, KCS, CSX, Ferromex, BNSF, CN, CP. Favorite album of all time, The Beatles' Please Please Me. That's my favorite album, is the Please Please Me album. I'll put a couple more trees like on right here. Apple. I think the lid looks a bit blocky. Try rounding it off on the sides. I don't know how to do that. So Some foreign powers I see in Michigan, sometimes it's BNSF and UP. CSX foreign power is extremely rare. Big tree, yeah. A large tree conveniently placed in the middle of a lake. CSX foreign power is rare. Well, on the NS Piedmont, it's rare. Like the last time there was CSX power was last year on NS 265. It was a CSX AC 44 leading. I saw all foreign powers types on the river line. A tree on an island reminds me of SpongeBob. I think the reason CSX is rare foreign power because the CSX scene's power short. Yeah. But luckily CSX now, they're reactivating a lot of their power. Like they're reactivating the SD70 Max. So. Turkey also have Formula 1 Track 2 located in Istanbul called Intercity Park. That's cool. Looks better. Can you make or add tornado sirens in Trainz? There is, I know some tornado siren models I used to have. I don't have them anymore. Like I think on Download Station there's like models of like modulators, and I think there was one of a crappy looking alerter. And there was also a downloadable 2001 siren, but I don't know where I forgot where you find that. So you gotta love seeing UP foreign powers at NS trains, particularly priority in models like 212. UP normally shows up on like trains like 237, 238, 204, 203, 153, 154. That's where I see UP on the most. Have you done any kit bashes before? No, I never tried kit bashing. The most CSX foreign powers we got on the Macon district are GEVOs and AC-44s. Let's see. Another comically tall tree. I'll go and put some backdrops right there. No, that one has snow. No. There we go, I'll use that one. NS 238 Atlanta to Charleston Intermodal. I know the engineer sometimes runs that. You mean Clifford? Because Clifford runs on 238, 237, 18D, 19D, 20D, 21D. ICUP, yep. That was a joke that me and my friends always do. Is every time when we catch UP, sometimes we'll say ICUP. CSX crashes a train to a pole. Rip. Inconveniently convenient, but yet comically tall trees island. Yeah, that's literally what the island's gonna be named, is inconveniently conveniently tall trees. Alright, there. No. There. It's kind of the Rosenheim Valley influence for why some of us were idiots back then. Ugh. I made a video about a dead scrap locomotive somewhere from the 90s, somewhere old, I mean 2000s. I know Clifford, but not as well as the under engineer Omar. I call him O. I think you know. I know who you're talking about, but I mostly know Clifford. Clifford Duggins. He operates on the W line a lot. The reason why Missouri Pacific is on the rig because everyone foams at Conrail. I'm pretty sure that's all Fallen Flag Railroads in a nutshell. Nobody talks about them because of Conrail. Don't know about Penn Central, but I'm going to put like a crap ton of trees here. Got 2 System of a Down CDs for less than $10. Oh, that's nice. While being riding the UP Phoenix, yeah. My main train character is a former Mopac. Like I said, the only Missouri Pacific characters I have in my series is Benton, the GB38, Derek, the Speeder, and Adrian, the SW1500. Then what did rail fans talk about before Conrail? Actually, that's a good question. Like, what? Coca-Cola? Why is this called Coca-Cola? It's just a spline piece with missing textures. Seriously, why is this spline is literally called Coca-Cola, but it's literally like pipelines that are missing textures. Like, jeez. Hashtag Trainz. Omar does decent horn shows, but there's an engineer member who does amazing horn shows. Oh wow. Conrail, ProRail. Yeah, get out of here. What's the difference between Nicholas and the garbage truck? One of them as opposed one of them actually successfully delivers garbage. Oh, that's a good one. Mission failed successfully. Atlas trigger spline. That'll look great in a scrapyard. You know what? Just 'cause why not? Just 'cause why not? We're just gonna put Alan Smith right here. We should make Nicholas a house out of untextured another cow. Alan, what are you doing here? That's amazing. It's just freaking Millennium 4. This is Mississippi, not Florida. Get back to Tampa. Alan Smith, Nellis, Hith, whatever. Oh dear God, that's a big cow. Comically big cow. Hi, this is Alan Smith, and we're in Planet Shitty, Florida, waiting for an Amtrak Silver Star. Hi, my name's Alan Smith, and welcome to Jackass. Alan Smith. He could join Nicholas. Millennial Speaking of good ones, I can remember the pun stream that you made like 3 years ago in Hangouts. Oh, I don't remember that too well, but Mushroom's getting funny, hilarious. Alan Smith. See, I always stay far away from Mr. Smith. Yeah, I'm especially doing that, especially after his husband Louis pulled a gun on one of my friends. Annoying cow gets hit by a crossing. See if I can put a mountain right here. Rails of High Valley, more like Fails of Lowland Valley. Daniel loves a juice joke. Ugh, I've seen his railfanning videos. Okay, Mountain 1. Let's see how this looks. Let me extend that a bit. There we go. Wunderbar. Difference between Alan Smith and the Titanic: a tsunami doesn't come after a man falls into water. Jeez. I met Alan in 2018 at New Hyde Park. He was very large. Yeah, like, again, like I said, the reason I refused to go near Alan is because his husband, Louis, I don't like Louis at all. He pulled a gun on one of my friends. And I'm not kidding there. He actually did pull a gun on one of my friends. You know what else Roseheim Valley is? Gone. Res of Highland Volley. I still wonder how that fat ass was still in one piece under Millennial Fat. Let's see, oh shoot. What do you mean, oh shoot? Alan Smith is humongous. He will cause so many earthquakes. Yeah, I bet Alan Smith could fart in the middle of the night and it just causes a major earthquake. Look at this dude. What's the difference between Nicholas and Penn Central? One of them is more successful. Yep. Just made a reference to short anger management. I had no idea how that place managed to hold the sheer weight of Alan Smith. Yeah, like, it's like Alan Smith could take one step on the Titanic and that thing immediately sinks. I'm gonna put like a background city. Just for scenery. Because, you know, scenery. There's a difference between a hurricane and Alan Smith. The damage is still repairable. And not to be mad if XSP units were Let's see. Imagine Alan Smith voicing for Roseheim Valley. Oh god. What's the difference between Alan Smith and Nicholas? One of them actually makes good content. Neither of them do. We can't forget scenery. Yeah, that's like Trainz route building in a nutshell, just scenery. I'm too lazy just to build a fresh city because, I don't know, I really don't feel like digging through 100 pages just to look for buildings and all that crap. Should I just put city backgrounds? Hashtag scenery. There's an Alan character named after him too, yep. What happens if Alan Smith walks onto his scale? It melts. Wait, Alan Smith versus Eddie, oh Lord have mercy. That's ironic because Eddie himself actually also hated Alan Smith, and I remember that because Eddie told me. Scenery. Seaboard Man versus CSX's elephant mascot. Danny Harmon versus Alan Smith. Danny Harmon would definitely win, because at least Danny Harmon actually makes a lot of good documentaries. I really have appreciation for Danny Harmon. He makes really good content. It's like my respect to him. GFRA, Smokey and the Bandit, TSRPRA, Mikhail's Navy, Railsheim Valley, moving on since I find that show boring. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between moving on and Railsheim Valley? At least they're both boring as heck. And at least moving on, it doesn't put me to sleep after 30 minutes of watching it. 'Cause that's just Railsheim Valley in a nutshell. Like, so many unnecessary chase scenes, it just puts me to sleep. Speaking of Railsheim Valley, I'm sure you've heard about the troll Napoleon Dynamite. What about him? Difference between Nicholas and a dog. One actually learns from the mistake. Nicholas being the mistake. Do you watch Thermal 1000 Siren's YouTube like unbox video? No, I don't. I haven't seen that. God, I put the cheesiest scenery. Yeah, same. Hopefully MRS or the Good Rail series outshine Railsheim Valley. Yeah. He made his own Railsheim Valley parody. Hey, 2026 Productions, how's it going? What's the word? I'm just building a route here. We're just chatting with you guys. Is all. Going to add some more grass here and there, because it's overrated as hell to watch. Railsheim Valley, Tornado Star Madness. Oh God, neither of them. Well, I will give it this. Like, Railsheim Valley ran by a pedo. Tornado Star Madness ran by a stereotypical teenager. Cheesy system. I have my own series, but nobody was interested in voicing, so therefore I canceled it. Huh. Cheesiest, don't say that to Alan Smith, you know it'll be empty. Thermal 1000 Sirens could make a better series than Railsheim Valley, yep. I'm pretty sure anyone can. Like, even the most boring, bland train series out there, I'm pretty sure even that would be more enjoyable than Railsheim Valley. Railsheim Valley or Mikhail's Navy? Mikhail's Navy. I mean, it's decent enough. For some reason, he's not uploading them to YouTube. He's sending links in his channel description. There's a bunch of parody. Oh. Grass. Cheesy system. Oh man, going back to cheesy system now. Yeah, forget chessy system. It's now cheesy system. Because it looks like... I remember I used to think it was actually cheesy system. Nah, Railsheim Valley is the most bland train series out there. Yeah, I was talking about like other series out there that feel bland and boring. Like even those would outshine Railsheim Valley. Making a series is too hard, so I just record spinning pieces of metal that make sounds. Grass. I'm gonna step on the grass. Grass, that's something Nicholas would never touch. I don't think he's ever touched it. There's one where Daniel gets held back, but what? Smokey and the Bandit's a better trucking show than Moving On, since there are comedic elements. Yeah, and Smokey and the Bandit had a really good soundtrack. Like, can't deny that Eastbound and Down is actually a pretty good song. Moving On is bland and silent, yeah. I gotta say, Railsheim Valley is a master of disaster. Yep. That's actually a good, perfect way to put it. It's just a master of disaster. Like, that's the only way to describe Railsheim Valley. It's just a master of disaster. What the... crap. I'll just put like a huge patch of grass right here. Railsheim Valley is bland and awful in general. Master of complaints, yeah. Nicholas is 22 and fantasizes over a 12-year-old. Yeah. Again, that literally proves the fact that he's a pedo, and yet Nicholas tries his hardest to defend himself from that. I'd more so rather do a GFRA PRA crossover. Yeah, I'll do a crossover with any series. I mean, if y'all seen the Master of Complaints short, that was a crossover between my series and Mid-Michigan Rail Stories. And so far, I'm really, really enjoying Mid-Michigan Rail Stories. So I figured, why not throw Barry in as like a visiting character. And the name, the title, Master of Complaints, is kind of a pun to Barry's bases, because Barry's a CN train master. So grass, grass, and more grass. Cutting grass for getting ass. Damn it, no. Imagine Railsheim Valley 2 more crossover. Oh, God almighty. Plus, Nicholas ruined the Moving On show in many ways, shapes, and forms. Yeah. Charlie Brown's cancer because of you two. Yep, that's exactly what Nicky Boy DeLemon said. I don't know why. It just feels like on the internet in recent times, like a lot more pedophiles been showing up. It's creepy. She's like, how can you be so attracted to children? It's disgusting. Hashtag Nicholas ruins everything. Yeah, Nicky Boy bad. Like, if you're seriously attracted to children like that, then you have a problem. I'm sorry, you have a huge problem with you. Hey, Brian Slip Jr. I voiced in TMR, but not Railsheim Valley. How would that go? Yeah. Nicholas Roma Child. Nicky Boy x Danny Boy. Jeez. Ways Nicholas ruined Moving On, shipping a 10-year-old clean anime girl with a 50-year-old. That is true. He shipped a 10-year-old with a 50-year-old just because. Whatever. And plus, I remember this one time, Nicholas was judging me over Nicholas was mentioning like his Splatoon hate, and I told him and that's when I told him, how do you know if you never even played the game? And his only reason was it's bad by looking at it. And then just because of that, Nicholas private messaged me and he sent me a link to watch Smokey and the Bandit, because he thinks Smokey and the Bandit's going to defeat my quote unquote Splatoon love, which it's not going to do that. Hey, the voice of MRS Barry or Bobby has arrived, I mean. Would you rather eat 12 Carolina Reapers or watch Moving On Railsheim Valley? Carolina Reapers. Yeah. So I guess now I'll be trying to ask, like, what do you guys think of the Master Complaint short? Yummy Carolina Reapers. Yeah, there we go. Now I got a crap ton of grass growing around there. That would never suit his grace. There you go, just add that. I'm glad I'm giving Nicholas the boot in my series. I want him out of my series for good, yeah. Had I still ran some of these real stories, I would have completely dropped out Nicholas as well. Pretty nice, yep. Yeah, I guess just for added detail, we'll add a abandoned building right here. Like a, yeah, that looks good. We'll put multiple actually. Yeah, that looks good. Is Nicholas autistic? I think he is, but it's horrible. It's funny, even though I'm not familiar with your Michigan rail stories. Like I said before, Master Complaints turn out really good. Yeah, I think the Master Complaint short's hilarious. Yeah, yeah, I think the Master Complaint short turned out really great. It was one of the better shorts I've done. Now, just to fill you guys in, I'm gonna do one more North Valley Shenanigans short, and then I'll put out episode 1. How's that sound? Like, I'm gonna put out one more Shenanigans short, and then I'll put out episode 1. Alright, I'm back. Just got another multiple achievement World Trucks website for myself. Huh. Oh look, I found Rails of Higham Valley's home. Or I found Nicholas's home. See, look, I found Nicholas's house. Remember Rails of the East Coast? Yeah, that's Rails of the East Coast, which I evolved into Southeast Rail Stories. Is anyone gonna voice Hunter? I mean, in the in North Valley Shenanigans, then yeah, I'm gonna have someone else voice Hunter. Master Complaints Part 2. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, Rails of the East Coast. Yeah, that was my very first series I started to run, and then I evolved it into Southeast Rail Stories, which of course Nicholas ruined Southeast Rail Stories. So Hunter almost made me think it was Hunter Harrison from CSX's old CEO. Yeah. Put several Alan Smiths out of the field. You got a cow farm. How is one voice for a series? You just find any recording device that you have, and then you record it into a video. Then you send it to me. I'll download the video, and then I'll use the audio and use it in the video. 100 to 44 tonner. Yep, he's the 44 tonner. A dust collector. Huh. I'll put this right here, because why not? We'll put a water tower right around here somewhere, because why not? There. Got a water tower right there. Rip Hunter Harrison. Yeah, rest in peace, Hunter Harrison. I think he tried to make the series canon with the full Buccaneers. I don't know. I think he did. Is it possible for me to voice in your new series? Yeah, sure. Once I put, maybe when I get the next short completed, I'll put out another voice cast call. So, like, to fill you in, like, Gulf Breeze Entertainment here, he does Matt in the series, and GCR Productions, he does Luke, and he did Barry in the Master of Complaints, because, you know, he does Barry in his series. And yeah, that's Roseheim Valley's food supply. What should we put around here? Sorry about that. Just checking messages. I tried to make my own series called Adventures of Toronto Railends, but I only did 2 shorts. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember your old series, Adventures of Toronto Railends. And I remember that you did the series called Rails and Maria's Pass. If there's room, of course, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. It's just once again, just keep your eyes open on my YouTube community tab page, because I will put casting calls there. And whenever there's a character available, then I'll ask you, I'll put like a voice sample of, I'll put like what I want you guys to do for a specific accent, and you guys send me your, and then you guys can send me your voice samples, and then I'll determine if you get the voice role or not. Like Fiona Lover, if he's still in here, he does Andy, and once again, GCR Productions, he does Luke, he does Ethan, and Gulf Breeze Entertainment does Matt. Splatoon Trainz fan does Taylor. I might need more people to voice for the whole BCR series, considering there will be more than 10 or so characters. Yeah. Do you have Discord instead? I have Discord. I replaced my Rails Maria's Pass with Adventures of Toronto Railends. Yeah, I remember. I was just saying, like, I remember you had that series called Rails Maria's Pass. And also, I'm planning to do in my series that for the Shenanigans shorts, there will be sometimes crossovers with other series, like. But of course, I will ask for permission from like the original series creators for beforehand, so you know we don't get into trouble. Have you added me in my Nintendo Switch? You can send me the Nintendo Switch code on Discord, and I'll see if I can add you, because I have my Switch on right now. What a grain silo for that field? That's not a bad idea. Like here, we'll put like a little industry right here, like it's feed mill. Finally, use for the grain hoppers I can think of in North Valley. We'll do it like this. Hunter can serve there. What do you think of the Wrath of Nicholas so far? It's looking good. Here, we'll do this like, we'll do the place like this. Like, there'll be 2 tracks, and each of them will have just these buildings facing like that. It's not like Highland Valley, City, Country, Industrial Wasteland, other routes, yeah. And don't forget, like, I had the one series called Toronto Rails, which I had pretty good hopes for Toronto Rails, but the reason why I canceled is because I lacked the good ideas for it. It's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. These tracks look greasy. Yeah, these look good. Okay. I actually did voice for a Trainz series once. It was a Trainz version of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Because Maria's Pass have portals on each point, such as Sweetgrass, Whitefish, Great Falls, and Harv, yeah. I was thinking of downloading the Highland Valley route just to remaster it as well, but I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, if you want to add me on Discord, I'll put my Discord tag on here if you guys want me to. Okay, we'll rename this junction to Grain Silos. Oh hey Thunderbolt 1000 Siren Productions. I never had the time, wisdom, or patience for a Trainz series, but I've voiced in a few, including Thomas series as Bulstrode. That's nice. Yeah, welcome Thunderbolt 1000 Siren Productions. It's been a while since I chatted with you. I literally just joined, yeah. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again, dude. It's a long time no talk. So I'm just gonna keep adding the industries right here and there. Let's see, I'll put another junction right here. Poop shoot silos. Yeah, let's see. I don't know what to say about the junction. Something about the junction doesn't look right. Or is that just me? He's a new 44 tonner character, yeah. As my own character, BNSF 1918, yeah. To an extent, but it's taking a back seat. Huh. Yeah, I haven't really, like I said to the chat earlier, like I haven't really, I really grew out of the Siren hobby because I kind of had a bad name and I had a bad reputation in the Siren community anyways. Like, it was crazy. What the hell? No. Yeah, it looks a bit curved. Yeah, we'll fix that in here in a minute. Let me just straighten. Let me make these tracks a little longer. Oof, yeah. You know what? Since someone suggested we should make Hunter serve here. Yeah, I'll put like a little spur for like Hunter's shed. Put like a little thing here for Hunter's shed. I just gotta find a rail shed though. Polar Express be like. Okay, let's see. I don't know, what's a good train shed model? Also, for those of y'all who are interested in voicing my series, Mid-Michigan Rail Stories, then let me know. Yeah, let's see. What's a good train shed model? I don't think I have one on here. That's a signal shack. My PFP is peach with a blue background. Transfer warehouse? No. I like how this guy's literally named Juan. Like, yeah, everyone meet Juan here. I have to watch first. Let's see here. Oh yeah, who remembers this crossing here? It's the annoying dinging crossing. Say, did you find a horn for Hunter? Yes, I did. I'll show a sample later. Yeah, who remembers this crossing? The annoying dinging crossing. Ding 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 ding. Speaking of, me and Caleb are also playing on our crossover episode, kind of a deal, or New York Central Alco RS3. Yeah. San Juan, yeah. Let's see, signal box? No. No. Dang, what's a good shed model to use for a Hunter? The annoying ding crossing, yeah. Dinging noises. Yeah, casual dinging noises. Oh geez, that brings back memories. Oh yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, it really does bring back memories. This? Probably. I don't know. Or is that too big? Oh. UK crossings run a Tidewater route for whatever reason. Yeah, I remember that crossing from Tidewater Point, Highland Valley, and City Country, USA. Yeah, the annoying, repeatedly dinging crossings. We'll put like new track. We'll put like track scenery here. Like, I mean these. As well as some railroad ties. Worst Rails of Highland Valley special aside from Winter Revenge. Engines versus Zombies. That's, ooh. Perfect. We can use this. So you just gotta straighten that. Move these out of the way. I thought the Golden West is kind of boring. Yeah, it was. Okay, there. That's Hunter's shed. It's like a little workshop. What do you guys think? Is this good? I already sent my friend code to you on Discord. Yeah, I'll take a look. Here, I guess just for why not? I will put Hunter down. Let me see if I can find him here. Or did I save him as a consist? I don't think I. Oh yeah, I did. Here he is. There he is. I'll just put him down right there. Him and a few hopper cars. Yeah. Yeah, this is Hunter's home right here. That means I have to kind of redo a bit of Hunter's backstory, but I'll put like a buffer right there and right there. Put one here. The gold mine in Kansas is pretty stupid. Yeah, it is. Amtrak 190, Blue Angel. Amtrak A375, Black Plate. Let me name that to Hunter's Shed. I guess just for fun of it, I'll put a crossing right here so at least Hunter has something to blow his horn at. Let's put like another road that probably parallels right here. It's honestly kind of funny. The Golden West was the first time I ever voiced this out. El Mayo. LMAO. Gotta go, need to sleep now. Bye, guys and girls. Okay, see you later, ETS2 fanatic. Yeah, peace out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna put that crossing there so at least Hunter has something to blow his horn at. So, I'm gonna have you guys suggest what kind of crossing should we put here this time. Let me first put the grade crossing covers here. No. There. Well, NS 6670. Yeah. Plus, Amtrak 190 could have potentials till it got infected by the Black Plague of NSA 375. E-Bell. Maybe. That's not the correct engine sound for a GE44 Turner, but I can't find any other. I can't find the correct engine sound anyways. So. E-Bell Gates. The first series I've ever voiced him other than my own was, I think, either TSR or Toronto Rails. Okay. I think just for added detail, we'll make these track conditions a little rougher, because, you know, they're supposed to be rusty tracks anyways. We'll set the track condition to 35%. Okay. There we go, and 35%, there we go. 35 and 35. There. If anything, 8375 should have been Anna, yeah. I have so many Santa Fe characters. I'm Taylor, Hunter, and Dawn. Yeah, Dawn's gonna be a Santa Fe steam locomotive. Napoleon Dynamite honestly taps into more about 198 375 potential, even if it's poorly animated series with doors and train controller. That's weird. Just put more things of grass here. Probably something that Nicholas never seen in his life is grass. What was the first train series you ever watched? For me, Tiplepocus line. For me, it was Cajon Rails. Or no, I think the first series I've ever watched had to be Connor and Friends. Yeah, Connor and Friends. Who remembers Connor and Friends? That series was amazing. And of course, the Full Bucket Nears, yeah. But yeah, who here remembers Connor and Friends? That series was absolutely amazing. In fact, like, when I was running Toronto Rails, my original intention was to make Toronto Rails kind of like Connor and Friends in a sense, but then, of course, because of my lack of motivations to it and because of Nicky Boyd at Lemons, that fell through. Time Warner Chronicles is probably the first train series I ever watched, yeah. But I vaguely remember Connor and Friends, yeah. Let's see here, where is the... For me, Railsheim Valley, unfortunately. They draw 521's films. Stop hating on Dora. Let's see, keep adding like grass splines here and there. It's looking good. Let's see, what crossing should we put here at this crossing? Let's see, what crossing could we put here? Jar 521's films over Roosevelt Valley, yep. How about... Those are Canadian crossings. Looks like a good place to put a gateless GRS setup at. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Let's see if we can find some. Those are pedestals. Worst train series. That's a hard choice. Cracking open a cold one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put like these. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'll put this crossing here. The GRS 8-inch cantilever. And a rust bucket. TOMR. Okay, these look good. Of course, since it's like an industry spur, I'm pretty sure it's going to be that stereotypical crossing where like people just purposely ignore it just because even though their lights are flashing and there's loaded grain hoppers coming down at them. Roseheim Valley has copies. Okay, point that way and do that. 3 and 0. Because this industry is going to be island circuit crossing, so I have it activate like 50-50. 50. 50. In my opinion, the only good thing with that Roseheim Valley did was ditching the robot voices, yeah. But even that still didn't take away the cringe. Three and 2. Unfortunately, in the past, I made 2 rail series that are Roseheim Valley copies. Luckily, Southeast Rail Stories, I never really intended it. I never intended at all to copy any Roseheim Valley episodes. The only good scene in Ninjas vs. Zombies is where Ian reunited with Jack. Yeah. First one was Tale on the Pier Road and Rouse Alpina Hills. Huh. BYS is going to be your typical Roseheim Valley knockoff. Huh. There we go, I guess I had a crossing set up. 8-inch. You know, I guess just for good measures, I'm just going to do this. This is a traffic light. Because people seem to pay attention more to traffic lights more than railroad crossings for some reason. The crossing is looking respectfully. Ben should have made Nicholas the antagonist instead of Misty, yeah. Four seconds. There we go. Come on, get in there. There, looks good. Preemption signal. No need, it's a simple industrial crossing. Well, I put the traffic lights here because I don't know, just in a nutshell, it feels like people listen to traffic lights more than crossings, so I'm just going to put the traffic lights there anyways. Plus, I think they look good. Traffic light railroad crossing, yeah. Though if I were to actually make BAYS Season 2 go alongside KSNW, there's just characters I would knock out. The next thing you know, Nicholas hates the TOSR finale just for how Misty was portrayed. It was Nicholas's fault for why it happened because of the Misty hate in the first place, yep. Wishbone Gate, anyone? Nicholas, Bridget, Lily, Marie, Lillian, Michael, yeah. Okay. Just put a pile of junk right here. In an abandoned mobile home. Because why not? Scenery. Okay, good. We can put a random TV right here, even though it's broken. An abandoned tank here, because why not? Him saying he hates Pokemon yet setting his profile picture to Siren is just hypocritical, yeah. Because it's ridiculous. Put like the tri-light signals here, or the Y patterns. That's what my TV looked like after watching Resident Valley. We can... Because he thinks people are ruining Serena for him, so he's trying his hardest to unruin Serena by mishandling her in his profile. Yeah, because it's like Nicholas is trying his hardest not to let Serena get ruined. All because in Nicholas's logic, if something's ruined, he has to start an entire hate base on it. No, I was saying if anyone preferred Texas Rails over Roseham Valley. And I hear my dad playing the piano. I should probably put a double head signal right here. put like another double head right here, because why not? Okay, so far so good. That looks about good. This grass casually covering the tracks, we can fix that. Alright. Here we go. There. I think there should be cornfields by side. That's a good idea. You make a big old cornfield. Okay, there's that. There's gonna be a lot of corn to add. We'll put like things of wheat here, because why not? Corn. Yep, corn. And Nicholas probably watches corn with a P. You gotta go. You're currently editing the season 2 route. Okay, see you later. So I guess after I put this like that, I'm going to popcorn, yeah. Yeah, see you later. Okay, see you later, GCR Productions. Yeah, popcorn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, because I'm gonna do some other things, and I got some other things to work on. So, thank you all for joining the stream, and as always, have a nice one.